Baik.
Itu dia. Jadi cikgu, tanpa kita buang masa, let's start our lesson today with English language paper 2.
Alright. Okay, basically I'm going to share with you, okay, the format for paper 2, and then I'm going to touch on quick tips. I'm going to also share about popular words, phrases in context, common mistakes that students do, and we are also going to try to answer the questions.
Okay,
alright,
let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so paper 2, the full mark is 70 marks, okay? For section A, we have multiple choice questions, 50 marks. Section B, we have information transfer, 10 marks. Section C, we have reading comprehension, sum and summary, 25 marks, the most mark for paper 2. And finally, section D, we have literature, poems and novel. Alright. Next, okay, so I'm going to share with you, I'm going to touch here and there on the format, and then we're going to try because we have so many things to share here. Okay?
Yes.
Paper 1, section A, okay, consists of 15 multiple choice questions. You are given A, B, C, and D. So one question carries 1 mark. Okay, so questions are given in a form of graphic materials and short text, 8 questions. And then we also have rational clause, 7 questions. What is this? I'm going to share with you after this. And then each question for rational clause will be given A, B, C or A, B, C, D. And please do not exceed 20 minutes. Okay, because this paper is only 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yes.
And you have a lot to cover. Okay, so far so good?
So far good.
Alright, now let's see. Questions 1 until 8. Okay, graphic materials and short text. Okay. For graphic materials, the favorite one, the popular questions that will come out is about advertisements. Okay, you always see McDonald's posters, promotions, right? So those will be asked here. Okay, we also have tables, graphs, charts, and many more. Okay, many types. It will be everything that you see around you. Okay, and then we also have short text. So short text usually will be taken from books, extracts from books. We have letters, we have articles, notices, signage, proverbs, or idiomatic expressions. So this will be the hot question usually. Okay? Alright. See? So these are the tips for answering. You want to score section A, you have to do this. Okay? Alright. Number 1. Please read the question. You don't read the question, how can you answer that?
True.
Question, right? Okay. So when you read, you have to analyze. When you analyze, you have to make sure what is it that you are looking for. Okay? So you need to underline the
Keywords.
Very good. That's our students. Okay. And then once you identify the keywords, you have to underline it to make sure you know the focus of the question. Okay. You not yet read the extract. Okay. The stimuli, you will only focus on the question first. Alright. Then once you underline the keywords, you will read the stimuli. Stimuli. Okay. And then once you have read, you know what to focus on. Try to match the keywords with the stimuli. You will be able to find the answer.
Okay, that's the tips for answering. Okay.
Alright. So let's see. This is the famous one. Almost every year, okay, there'll be a question on advertisement. Okay, so my advice is to familiarize yourself with the context. Okay, what are the words related to advertisements? Okay, and then always train yourself to read the headline. Why do we need to read the headline?
Because the headline is like the main context of the advertisement.
Very good. Okay, because the headline is actually giving you the general idea what the advertisement is all about.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it right? Okay,
yes.
so next time make sure you read the headline first. Okay, and then only you continue with the information. Alright. Okay. And then you're gonna study A, B, C, D, and you're gonna choose the best answer. Okay, now let's try. Afiq, can you read the question?
Okay, question 3.
What's the first thing that I asked you to do?
Read the question.
Okay, the advertisement says that your smartphone just got smarter now, that it's also your automated teller machine, ATM card. You can get cash from selected local banks by just using your Connect mobile app at the ATM.
Okay.
Enjoy this cardless service 24 hours a day.
Okay, so now, what is the keyword that you need to know? What is the focus of the question now?
I think smartphone use automated teller machine.
Is it used as automated teller machine? Okay, where is the evidence? Where is the line that tells you that?
The line number 3.
Line number 3. 1, 2, 3.
Use Connect mobile app.
So you're talking that the smartphone now can be used as ATM card.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, the keyword here is we're going to analyze one by one. Okay. Okay. A. Look at A. Smartphones can be connected to any ATM. Oh, sorry. All right. Now the keyword here is the word any. Do you think any ATM will accept this app?
No, because from selected local banks.
Yes, very good. You can see the keyword here, only the selected local banks. Okay, what about B?
New bank cards.
So the keyword here is new bank cards. Can you find any idea of new bank cards? Is there anything talking about new bank cards here?
No.
No, right? So definitely
Wrong.
wrong. So the one that is wrong, confirmly wrong, 100% wrong, you cancel it out.
Cross it.
Okay, so now you have C and D. Okay, now the keyword in C.
Payments can be made using the Connect mobile app.
Okay, so the keyword in C is the word
Payment.
So can you find anything that tells you about the payment?
No, because you can get cash.
Yeah, so that's the idea, right? Okay, so you actually get cash.
Cash.
So another word for get cash is
Withdraw.
withdraw. So the answer is
D.
students. So now do you understand the concept of keywords?
Yes, teacher.
What about the students out there?
So, are you guys okay?
Okay.
Okay, nampak
Okay,
dia
teacher,
okay.
okay.
Alright, Alhamdulillah. Okay, can we continue?
Yes,
Yes.
of
Okay,
course.
the second famous question that will come up for section A, usually about tables, graphs, and charts. Okay, so of course you have to study the question, right? Any English question, you have to study the
Yes,
question because it's a foreign language. Okay, and then when you are studying the question, of course you have to find out what is being asked. Okay, how do you know what is being asked? By looking at the title and the subtitle of the data. Okay, then once you are clear with what the questions want from you, and then before that, okay, before the exam itself, you have to know this. Familiarize yourself with commonly used words. Okay. Usually, the words related to tables, graph, charts, highest, lowest, average, prima.
Yes.
Okay. What about drastic increase, decrease, decline, and drop? Usually, the question about tables, graphs, and charts, you will see these kind of terms. Okay. So you can see here a lot of terms here, right? So you
Yes.
have to study. You have to familiarize yourself before SPM.
Kita masuk short text, teacher?
Yeah, short text now. Okay, short text can be an extract from magazine, newspaper, articles, reports, encyclopedias, anything.
Okay.
It can be anything. Alright. So of course, again, what's the keyword for English?
Read the question.
Okay, very good. You are getting it. Okay. So now let's see. Again, SPM question. Okay. What's the first thing you need to do?
Read the question.
Very good. So the keyword here is
Best summarizes.
So you need to summarize the whole thing. There's no title, there's no headline. How can you find the answer?
By looking at the option,
Okay, then you try to find the
evidence.
Okay, so this is basically for those who have challenges in understanding English. Okay, they can practice this step. They can practice this. Okay, look at A. Okay, any one of you, Afiq or Abwani. Okay.
Art, the benefits of taking it up as a hobby.
So the keyword here is
Benefits.
benefits. So when you read, of course, you need to find, is there any word related to the
Benefits.
Okay, the second one, the keyword here is
Develop.
Okay, earliest. Third one, making it from what's available. And finally, helping children to appreciate it. So we have this. So the moment you have analyzed the question, you need to find the evidence. So let me answer for you because we don't have time. Okay, so the keyword here is making it from what's available. So any idea, anything that you can find here. So this is the line.
Use whatever material.
They already have around them. So the answer is
C.
Okay, itu lagi ya.
even though the text is long, there's ways to find the answer.
Itulah dia.
Baiklah, untuk sebelum kita teruskan ke peringkat seterusnya, sekarang apa kata kita rehat terlebih dahulu. Kita sambung lagi selepas ini semuanya dalam Didik TV. Jumpa lagi kita dalam Didik TV. Jadi sekarang kita nak teruskan lagi bersama dengan Cikgu Su. Silakan Cikgu.
So far so good?
Yes,
Very
very
good
good.
students out there. Are you with me?
Yes,
Okay.
of course, they are good.
Now, the fourth favorite questions that will come out in our SPM exam is proverbs, idioms, or cartoon strips. Okay. Of course, again and again, I've been telling you, in order to answer the question, what do you need to do?
Read the question.
Very good. You are there now. Okay. After you read the question, of course, you have to decide and choose the best statement. Okay, now let's see. What is the question? What will the question look like? Okay. Oh, there's no sample. It's okay, right? Okay, we'll continue with rational clothes. Okay, questions 9 to 15. Okay, so this part basically focus on grammar and vocab.
Vocab.
See, grammar and vocab. So two major things for closed questions. Okay. All right. Of course, here you have to again tenses, subject verb agreement. What is that? What does it mean by subject verb agreement? Any idea?
Ini ada ni?
I forgot, teacher.
The grammar name is subject verb agreement, but the normal name that you know is singular and
Plural.
So this is the registered name for
Okay,
this.
okay.
Belajar baru 4 tahun ya. Kita refresh balik minda kita juga.
Yes. So this is actually the formal name, but we know it as singular or plural. We have prepositions, articles, and everything under grammar. Okay. So next. Okay. In order for you to answer this question, of course, you have to identify the tense, the tenses, okay? Whether it is in past tense or present tense. Okay, how do you identify whether it's in present tense or past tense? By looking at the verb.
Verb.
Okay, look at the verb for the first 3 sentences. Okay. Okay, the second one, of course, you have to know your grammar knowledge. Okay, rules wherever possible. And number 3, if unsure of answer, use the elimination method. Meaning you know that's not the answer, cancel out. So leave out with only the correct choices with you.
Okay.
Okay, next, let's see. So this is what we call rational clause. Okay, now tell me. How can you identify the passage is in present tense or past tense? Look at the verbs, right?
Yes.
So where is the verb in the first line?
Is.
Is, very good.
I
So
know is.
this is a helping verb. Okay. In English, we have for SPM level, you need to know at least 2 verbs, 2 kind of verbs. Motion verb yang bergerak, okay, movements. Or this is helping verb. We call it as helping verb. Okay. We have is, we have are, we have was, and we have were. Okay. So clue number 1 is this one. Okay. Can you find another verb? The second sentence. Is there any other verb that can help you to ensure this is a present tense text?
Present tense.
Is a signal of present tense, right?
Yeah.
So another signal is the word
Does.
does. And the third one is in sentence 3, again is.
Is.
So definitely it is in
Present tense.
Very good. Okay, so now let's see the question. Afiq.
Tiger Woods is a hero in Thailand. It does not matter that he born in the United States and cannot speak a word Thai. For most people in Thailand, it is enough that his mother, Kultida, is Thai. When he visited Bangkok 1997, they gave him a welcome at the airport.
Okay.
Greeting him with
Oh.
all girls were holding banners proclaiming, "We love you."
We love you. Okay, now look at number 9. We know this is present tense, right?
Yes.
Okay, Tiger Woods is a hero in Thailand. So this is present tense. Okay, but this sentence, it does not matter that he, something here, born in the United States. Was he born at that time or before that?
Before that time.
So what do you think the best answer is?
Afiq wanna try?
He was,
He was. Okay, why is it was? Why is it not is?
because it tells that Tiger Woods was born in Thailand.
In the United States. Okay,
Sorry.
so the clue number 2 is because this is singular. So definitely number 3, C is wrong.
Wrong.
Have also?
Have.
Wrong.
So the answer is
Was.
okay.
Is it was?
Very
Yay!
good. Afiq is
I'm busy here.
Okay, what about number 10?
Number 10. And cannot
Born in
speak
the
a word.
United States and cannot speak a word.
In.
In Thai?
In Thai.
Okay, sure of the answer? So this is preposition. By, in, of,
Preposition.
on. This one is singular plus subject, verb agreement and tenses, right? Correct. Off.
Oh, the
Okay.
answer is
Thai.
Off. Okay, because we are talking about language.
Off
So this is
Thai.
the question that students will be confused. Always. Okay,
yeah.
so in order to solve this problem, you have to do revision on prepositions.
Preposition,
Okay.
okay.
Preposition.
Prepositions. Kata
Kata.
sendi.
Kata sendi.
Kita belajar bahasa Inggeris, kita tak tahu bahasa Melayu dia apa.
Yeah, it's like
Itu
preposition. That's good.
Preposition.
Kata sendi. Okay, next section, 10 marks. We call it as information transfer.
Transfer.
So 10 short answer questions. Okay. Again, you'll be given in the form of text, in the form of graphic materials. It can be
Yes.
anything. Okay. And then your job is to transfer the information correctly.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, do not exceed 15 minutes
Minutes.
because you don't have time.
Much time.
Okay. See, always starts with
Read.
read. You have to read but this time you have to pay attention to the instructions because the instructions will tell you what you need to do. So you have to highlight the important words. Okay, the important words here is the word limit.
Word limit.
So now we have the word limit. They will tell you, okay, how many words are allowed. Sometimes the question only requires you to give one word answer. Okay, and the second favorite instruction is you need to find the answers from the stimuli given. So you have to know what you need to find. Okay, of course you have to study the stimulus,
Yes.
find the clues, okay, and transfer the relevant information.
Information.
And the most important thing is spelling.
Spelling, yes.
Accurate spelling.
Spelling.
Wrong spelling? Deduct
Deduct
marks.
marks.
Very good. You get the word now. Very good. Okay, so this is a sample. SPM 2017, SPM 2018. Okay, so they give you clues like this, stimulus like this. They give you stimulus like this. They give you a statement. You need to find the answer. Okay, next. All right. So this is one type of questions that they will ask. They will ask you questions in the form of graphic organizer, paragraph, dialogues. It can be anything. So basically, you need to know many things.
Yes, that's right.
Very good. Okay, so this. Okay, look at the instruction. Like I told you just now. Okay, Ibrahim is going on a camping trip using words from the leaflet. So you can only find the answer from the leaflet. You cannot give your own answer.
Yeah.
And the second one, only
One word.
one word. So very important for you to highlight the keywords. Okay, if you accidentally write 2 words, okay, 2 words, 0.
Zero.
Okay, so you
Consider as
will-
wrong.
Yes, because you don't follow the
Instruction.
Instruction.
So that's how important it is for you to read the instruction.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so far so good?
Yes.
Noted, teacher.
Good. Okay, next. Section C.
Okay.
Pay attention to this because this has the most marks in paper 2. 25
25 marks
is a lot, teacher.
Yeah, a lot. Okay, a lot in paper 2. So we have comprehension and we have summary. Okay, so the latest pattern in SPM questions, they give you a question in a form of a text, of course a text, okay, in a form of narrative. Means-
Narrative.
What does it mean by narrative?
Narrative.
Narrative is another word for
Story.
Story. They give you a story. You read a story. You have to answer the question. Okay, comprehension questions and also summary question. Okay, of course you have to understand the
Text.
and you're advised to spend around 45 minutes only. Okay, remember
Okay.
you have to be careful. Okay, Afi, can you repeat how many marks for section C?
25 marks.
Very good. How many marks for comprehension? What do you think?
When you still remember?
Do you still remember?
Section E, kan? 25 marks.
Yes. Reading comprehension and summary. Okay, reading comprehension, 10 marks.
10 marks.
And the rest goes to summary question. Okay, a few tips, okay, to answer reading comprehension part. Okay, try not to answer in a complete sentence. What does it mean by not in a complete sentence? Because sometimes students tend to copy, to take exactly from the paragraph and put as their answers. Sometimes the whole paragraph is there. So definitely it's wrong. Okay, definitely it's wrong. Okay, choose only the relevant parts. Okay, how do you know it's relevant? This is the part that answers the question. Okay, alright. Second thing, you can use phrases. Okay, and you can use words depending on the question. Okay, again, I always tell my student, the questions are already there. You don't have to rewrite the question, right? It's there. Don't waste your time rewriting the question. Just straight away give the answers. Very good. Okay, be careful with the pronouns. Okay, because you are not in the story. It is somebody else's story, right? So try to avoid me, I, my, mine, we, us. Again, depending on the question. If the question allows you to use this, then it's going to be fine. But most of the time, they will not allow you to use I, me, my, mine. I always tell my students that I, me, my, mine, we, us, our, us. Okay, the formula. So they will know. Okay, and we also have HOTS questions. What does it mean by HOTS questions there?
High order thinking skills.
Very good. Okay, the answer should be logical. Okay, you cannot go. You cannot give everything under the sun. Okay, it must be logical. Okay, some clues. Okay, usually if the question is about a person, okay, the answer will be in a form of adjective. If the question is asking about reactions, okay, something that you have to do, the answer will be in a form of verb, a verb, motion verb. Okay, so far so good. Still good. What about the students out there? Are you still
Di
with
rumah?
me?
Adakah anda okey?
Saya percaya anda masih bersemangat. Semangat
ada.
kita dua.
Masih tulis
Ada yang lebih notau.
nama.
Kekalkan bersama kami.
Okay, next one. So this is the sample for SPM 2017. I'm just going to show you, okay? This is the text given, 800 to 1,000 words. Okay, you're given the questions and summary question. Okay, in order to answer this part, first thing first, read the summary question. Okay, why?
Read the summary question.
Yes, read the summary question first. Before you do anything else, read the summary question.
Okey, jadi sekarang apa kata kita rehat terlebih
Ya,
dahulu?
kita bagi cikgu kita rehat dulu, cikgu.
Okey.
Cikgu dah masuk dah bahagian ni, tapi tak apa. Kita tunggu dulu. Kita akan jumpa lagi lepas ni bersama saya, Wani Kiri.
Saya Hafiz Syazwan, semuanya dalam Didik TV. Bertemu lagi kita dalam Didik TV. Baik, jadi sekarang mari kita bersama dengan Cikgu Su untuk teruskan sesi pembelajaran kita.
Jom. Okay, sekarang kita we want to answer summary question. Okay, we want to continue with the marks here, right? Okay, so we want to answer summary question. You have to understand the text. Okay, so before you start reading the long text here, you can start by reading the summary question. Okay, why do you need to write summary and read summary question first? Okay, because usually they will give you the idea of the whole text. Okay, the question will give you the general idea what the text is all about. So when you read this, you will know you will read about this after this. Okay, the second step is read the question. Read the question. Okay, so after you read the question, you will know that you will have to focus on this. Okay, the best part here for this section, they give you the guide by telling you the paragraph number. So you know the answer is in that paragraph only. So you don't have to worry, right?
Yeah.
By hook or by crook, you will be able to find the answer. Okay, so you are given the guide here. So you have to be careful when you read the text later. Okay. Alright, frequent questions in reading comprehension. Okay, RC is reading comprehension. Okay, usually they will ask you to explain, okay, the writer's view or the writer's opinions on certain issue, or they want you to explain words. Correct? Yes. Okay. Sometimes words, sometimes phrases, or sometimes one word. Can find a word. Okay. Or sometimes they want you to draw conclusions. And finally, the last question usually asks you to give your own answer. What do you think if you are given this? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So next, okay. Let's try. You don't read the whole text, but when you read it according to the paragraph given, you will be able to find the answer.
Okay.
Okay, now let's one of you read.
Okay, let me read from paragraph 1. What two activities did watching television prevent Jeffrey and Maria from doing?
Okay, so the keyword here is
Activities.
very good. So activities, it can be in a form of what? Adjective, noun, verb. What do you think?
Let me try. Adjective?
Adjective is you are describing a person.
Okay.
Okay, now the keywords are activities.
Oh, it is verb.
Yes, very good. So usually the answer will be in a form of a verb.
Verbs.
Okay. Verb means something that you do with with your hands. Okay. So you know your focus is to find the activities. Okay. Now start reading the paragraph. 3 years ago, Maria and husband Jeffrey gave up watching television. Anything to do with the question?
No.
No, not yet, right? Okay. So they agree that television did more than just emit low-grade radiation. Anything to do with the activity here? Remember, your keyword here is what two activities did watching television prevent them from doing? Okay, because they watch TV so much they cannot do this.
Yes.
So that's the idea of the question. So now, which which line tells you the answer from the whole passage? Take some time to read. Okay, which one? Which word tells you related to an activity?
Passion for reading.
Okay, so you're telling me passion for reading. Okay, is passion an activity?
No.
No. So the correct word will be
Reading.
reading. So this is the answer. This is the answer.
How do we write the answer, teacher?
One word.
Or just reading?
Yeah, because the question obviously.
Activity.
Yes. Just give us the activity. That's it. Okay, what if you give another option? What are other options that you have? Another way of answering. Okay. The passion is not the activity, right? Okay. Maybe one of you answered reading books. Is it acceptable or not? Is that an activity?
Yes.
Yes. So still acceptable.
Okay.
As long as you answer the question of activity. Okay.
Alright.
The next activity.
The next activity is their dream of creating an organic
Okay.
vegetable.
So you're telling me this line, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So which one tells you the activity?
The activity is creating.
Creating an organic vegetable.
Yeah. So that's the answer.
Garden.
So that's the answer.
How about if we just put the creating?
Creating what?
Creating.
An organic vegetable.
Yes, you have to have until the word garden. If you forgot to put this, it's okay. Creating
A garden.
A garden.
A garden.
Okay, you put creating a garden. Still acceptable.
Oh, okay.
The idea of creating is there. Creating a garden is
Alright.
there.
As long as the activities are there.
As long as you answer this question. So far, so
Alright.
good? Clear?
Yes. Understood.
Okay. Alright, so this is the second question.
Okay.
Okay, so read the question.
From paragraph 3, what impressed local residents about Jeffrey and Maria's garden?
Okay, so what's the keyword in the question? What is it that you need to find?
Impress.
Impress.
Okay,
Local-
what impressed you, right? What impressed
Impress
local
local
residents?
residents.
So the keyword here is what? What? Okay, so now must be something. What is something, right? Okay, so if you have read the paragraph, okay, look at number 1. Okay, just by reading the sentence, they began tidying. Tidying is an activity. So does that answer the question? Activity. We are searching for what?
What?
What does it mean by what?
What? Upper?
Yeah. So is this answering the keyword what?
No.
No. So is it correct?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Number
answer.
1 is wrong.
Yes. What about number 2?
The stunning flowers.
Answering the question what or not?
What? Yes.
Yeah, so that's
Right.
the answer. Okay, what about number 3?
Their garden had stunning flowers.
Idea comes true or not? Are we talking about the garden or are we talking about the flowers? Had. The keyword is had.
Had stunning.
Correct or not?
The garden had stunning flowers.
So the focus is on the garden or on the flowers?
Garden.
Garden, but does the garden tell you it has stunning flowers? It has flowers?
Yes.
Yes. Acceptable.
Yeah, okay.
And the answer is
Yes.
See
Flowers.
how simple is that?
Simple.
That's how we analyze the answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
How important it is to read the question.
Question.
So this is actually half Hot's question. All right.
Hot.
So they gave you a phrase statement. However, for Maria, it was not all plain sailing. Line 25. I'm sorry. Okay. So how far is this true?
We have to see
Maria, it was not all plain
line
sailing.
25.
Okay, good. Okay, here line 25 is here. Okay. It's here. However, for Maria, it was not all plain sailing. Okay, so here, starting from here. Okay. So now, how can you find the answer if you are given this type of question? Quite difficult, right?
This is true.
You have to put some thinking here. Okay, so you will need to look at the sentence before and the sentence after. Okay, so the answer is Maria struggled to get used to Jeffrey's loud music.
Jeffrey played loud rock music
So
instead.
she has to get used to it.
Okay.
So if you are given this type of question, make sure you read the sentence before and the sentence after. Okay. Next. Okay. So this is the last question for summary. Sorry, for comprehension. They will usually ask your opinion.
Our opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
Students. Okay. How do you know it's your opinion? Because you have the word you.
How do you?
Because you have the word you. So you know it's your own answer. Okay. Remember for Hot's question, the keyword here is must be logical. Okay. So now let's say you're given this question. How do you think Maria and Jeffrey's friends, reacted when they first decided to give up watching television? So you imagine you are their friends. What is your reaction? Wani, I want to give up watching television. What do you think?
In my opinion,
Okay.
as a friend, I will be happy.
Okay, so acceptable. Okay, then you have to give a reason. Why do you feel happy for her?
Because they can start doing things they love.
Okay, what about this?
I will support.
Sometimes the grammar is not that accurate, but for this part, as long as the idea comes true, they will get the marks. So at
Okay.
least try to answer. Do not leave it blank.
Alright.
Jadi sekarang kita dah dapat sedikit tips daripada Cikgu Su.
Bukan sedikit, banyak sebenarnya.
Dan cara-cara untuk kita analyse all the answer sebelum kita menjawab. Baiklah, jadi sekarang apa kata kita rehat terlebih dahulu dan kita jumpa lagi selepas ini. Jangan ke mana-mana, semuanya dalam Didik TV.
Dan jom kita
10 marks, language 5 marks, so the total is 15 marks. Alright. Okay, what is the summary actually? So it is a shortened version of the long text. Okay, you have read 8 to 1,000 words of passage. Okay, you have to shorten it to become only 130 words in one paragraph. So that's what it means by a summary. a summary should only be short and precise, accurate, okay? And then consist only main points. We don't want any examples, we don't want any elaborations, straightforward, okay? And then you can get marks for language if you use conjunctions or connectors. Okay, what type of conjunctions? Okay, you can use fanboys. What does it mean by fanboys?
Fanboys.
Okay, so this is the formula for conjunctions, okay? F is for, A is for N is for nor, B is for but, O is for or, Y is for yet, and F is for so. So if you use conjunctions in connecting your points, your language mark will go up.
Okay.
So because here, in summary, we also give marks for compound sentence and complex sentence. So the formula is very easy. You want to come up with a compound sentence, you use fanboys.
Fanboys.
Okay, you connect, but the idea must be the same. Point 1 and point 2, you combine them using fanboys. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, and then we have connectors. Next, then furthermore. So this is all for language marks. Okay? Then we also have... So these are the things that you have to cancel out when you are writing your summary. You cannot have examples, elaboration, lengthy explanations, figurative language. What does it mean by figurative language? Figurative language. We have, you are beautiful like a moon. We don't want that in summary, okay? We don't have dialogues. We don't want dialogues in your summary. Adverbs, she runs quickly. We don't want quickly. We just want to know the idea that you run. So she runs, that's it.
Basically, summary is all about shorten the words.
Condense. Okay? Alright? And then repetitions and opinion. You cannot put in your own opinion in your summary. Okay? And of course, in one paragraph, not in point forms. So these are the things that you have to remember.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite words, common words for summary question. Okay, the word problems.
Problems.
Yes, the word problems. And then what are the words for problems? We have challenges, obstacles, difficulties. Are all the same idea as problem. So you understand the word problems, you understand the word, so yeah, they're all based on the same context.
Yes.
Okay? And then we have the word did. Favorite, right?
Yeah.
Did is a verb. So you know when you want to find the content points, you will focus on the verb. Okay? You're very clear now, right? The verb?
Yes.
Okay? Steps. Okay? And then,
Overcome.
so those are the things that you have to pay attention when you want to answer summary question. Okay, now let's see. SPNC 2018, again, did become challenges. 17, this is, sorry, what they did. So, if you understand the basic concept, you will be able to find the correct content points. There are many ways of answering summary question. We have group, we have brief, okay, we have bryce, we have, okay, ni apa? Oh, how to pronounce this? Bosia.
What is this?
Okay, because these are all catered for different level. Good students, you can try group, you can try bryce. Average, you can try brief. This one is for the ones who have challenges in English. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one.
Okay.
Interesting, right? Very. Okay, the technical part first. Of course, you know that you cannot exceed 130 words. So the best way for you not to waste your time counting again and again, you can draw boxes. Okay, you can draw 5 times 26. So this is 130 boxes. Okay, and then after you have drawn the box, you can transfer the 10 words given. Remember, for summary you will be given 10 words, right? So transfer 1 word for 1 box. Okay, so you know you are touching 130 words when you have completed all the boxes. Okay, all right, and then you have to identify the task. Again, what do you need to do? What do you need to find? Is it a challenges? Is it problems? So you need to know the task. Okay, ask yourself: is it a step-by-step instruction? Is it what the writer is doing, or what else? Okay, so you have to know all the keywords. All right. Okay, so this is the question. Maria and Jeffrey decided to stop watching television. Based on the passage, write a summary on what they did, which improved their lifestyle. So you have to find what they did. Apa yang mereka buat. Okay? Alright. Of course, you know yourself, right? Whether you can apply. I'm sure all the teachers around Malaysia know all these terms. We English teachers are very familiar with all these terms. So you can use each, the one that you are familiar with. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. So arrange your points according to the order in the passage. And of course, you need to know how to count the number of words. The formula is very simple. What you see is what you get. Okay? So you don't have to is this 1 word or is this 2 words? No. Okay. 1 word is the sample example of 1 word. So this is considered as 1 word. Okay? The, heavy, and so on. Okay. If you have hyphenated word, this is considered as 1. Okay? And the rest will be more than 2 words. Okay. Kuala Lumpur, 2 words. Hotel California, 2 words. What about KLCC?
1 word.
Why 1 word?
Because KLCC it is
a short form
for
Kuala Lumpur Convention
So
Centre.
how many words?
4
words.
Oh, it stands for forward.
So you have to know how to count the number up.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So this is also important for students to know, right? Okay. So this is the question. We are going to apply Bosia here. Okay. Remember, 1 paragraph. You can only find materials from line 16 to 42. So you have to know this is the area that you need to focus on. You cannot find anything before 16 or after 42. Okay. What happened if you accidentally took any points from line 15?
Means our point is wrong. because we did not follow the instruction.
Okay, very good. Okay, so they will not touch your content point marks, but they will touch your language marks. Okay, most probably they will put outside the prescribed text. But so here means you have accidentally taken content points outside the prescribed text.
Okay.
So be careful. Okay, that's why you have to be careful. All right. Okay, box the area. Okay, now we are going to do BOSCIA, right? So B stands for boxing the text. You have to make the box from line 16 to line 42.
42.
Let's say this is the 16 line. Okay, so you have to draw the box.
Okay. So kita lukis daripada
Yes,
16
until
ke 42.
line 42. So you know your answers will be in this area. only.
Yes.
Okay, and then the next step is... Alright, so now we have done the B, boxing the text. Now the next step is O, right? O is odd ones counted. What does it mean by odd one counted? Odd, what does it mean by odd?
Okay,
Odd.
bahasa Melayu
It's
apa ya?
odd. Odd number. Kamus di sini. Odd number.
Nombor yang
Ganjil.
Ganjil.
Genap, sorry.
Okay, so now you have to underline the odd numbered sentences in each paragraph. Okay, within that box. Ignore, remember?
Ignore
Dialogues, as they are normally examples, elaborations, or reinforcements to the points made in the text. Okay, let's say this is your text. Okay, which one should I cancel? Which one should I take? Odd ones counted.
the couple.
Yes, very good. So we will take this line.
Couple.
Okay, we will take this line until the word projects. Okay, so we will not take this one.
Okay.
Okay, the next paragraph, same thing. Odd ones counted. So you will take.
No,
Why?
because it is the first.
Odd is ganjil. Okay, so you will take this one. Alright, in place of television news, this is odd, so we will not take this one, we will take the next one. And so on. So you have this already. So from the paragraph, you will take out the sentence. So this is content point 2. So this is the answer. So without doing anything, you just take you will get the point. So this is 1 mark.
Alright.
So if you have finished doing this, you will basically get the marks. So but remember, this is suitable for those who have challenges. If you can understand, you can try other formula. Okay, this one is catered for the ones who have challenges.
Alright.
Okay, we have problems understanding the text. Okay? Alright, any questions so far?
So far kalau kami jadi student pun teacher, alhamdulillah boleh jawab dengan segala formula yang senang untuk digunakan.
Betul.
Dan
Untuk mungkin bagi saya yang dah lama tinggal kat SPM, saya macam baru jumpa formula tu. Sebab cikgu saya tak pernah memperkenalkan formula tadi. Tapi ia ni memudahkan saya untuk menjawab.
yeah, betul.
It's there. Alright, okay. So we have B, we have O, now we are at S. Okay, S is short and simple. Remember how do you make your sentence short and simple? You take out your examples of relative clause. So examples, when you see these words, they are signals for that the sentence are examples. So you will
Okay.
cancel that one out.
Alright.
Okay, so like this one. He opted for other news sources like. So like is one of the signal of examples.
Okay.
Okay, so you will cancel that one out.
We just cancel it, then how the sentence gonna be?
So this is the final version.
Oh,
Because these are all examples. The keyword here is the word like, right? Okay, so this is the example telling you this is an example.
Oh, means that teacher, if we just we only write
The
this,
content point. We want only the answer.
if we write just the content, then we get 1 mark.
1 mark.
Easy peasy.
1 mark. As simple as that.
Alright.
So that's why I said you have to try to answer. Do not leave it blank or do not copy everything blindly.
Yes.
Okay, so give it a try. Alright, next. Okay, we have finished S. Now we are doing C. So what is C? Oh, this is a relative clause. Okay, we see the word. Have you seen these words? So these are all relative
Choose which word.
clause. So when you see a sentence with these, so this is actually cancel.
Cancel.
So this is
Cancel it.
explanation. So the one that we need is only sister. Roy, help me through my order. So this is your content point.
Oh, itulah dia. Isi
Yeah.
penting yang kita perlukan.
Yes.
Very simple and a short one to get a good marks.
Ya.
Now we are at C. How do you connect the points? Okay. So again, you can use
For and nor, but, or, yet, so.
Fanboys.
Fanboy, not fangirl.
Yes.
Fanboy.
Okay, so you can use this to connect all your points. As simple as that. So the moment you combine, I mean, you have to look at the context. Okay, must be the same context. Okay. So
Alright.
point 1 and point 2, you use this. Usually the famous one will be N. Right? So it is already a compound sentence. Okay. So
I.
B-O-S-C-I. Okay. Remember what I told you? You cannot use pronouns I.
Me, we, us.
So you look at the points again. Can you find any I in your sentence? If you found happen to see any I, change it to pronouns, other pronouns. If you know the character is a male person, you change to he.
He.
If you know
Okay.
it's a she, it's a girl, so you change to she.
She.
If you don't know, if you know it's more than one, you can use they. But what if you don't know? There's no clue at all.
Maybe we can use such as the person.
Yes, very good. It can be the writer. Okay, so easy for you to remember, right?
Yes.
B-O-S-C-I. And finally,
A.
so what is A actually?
A is
All points are
points
safe,
safe.
okay? All points are safe means you have already found all the 10 points. So it's your job to transfer to the boxes. So now you will have a complete content, 10 content. Connectors, we spare the content, the connectors, the fanboys, just now 10 words. So you will reach 130 words.
The conclusion is we have to do a box for the students to make easy summary and not to exceed 130 words. Itulah dia cara dia untuk skor juga ya.
Ya, cara
15
untuk
marks is a lot.
banyak, sangat banyak. Itulah dia sebab tu kami dah pesan. Take note apa saja formula dan juga tips daripada Cikgu Su hari ini untuk menguasai kertas bahasa Inggeris.
Ya, betul?
Okay, now let's recall whether you have remembered or not. The formula B is for
Boxing.
boxing the text.
O is for odd ones counted. S, short and simple.
C, connect us all.
I, is it me?
And A,
All points safe. Okay, now we remember all the formula given.
kita yang ingat.
Ya, betul.
Okay, so basically this is your question in SPM, right? So you can use this one for planning. Okay, do not start here. Start on the new page. So easy for the examiners to read your answer. Okay. All right. Next.
Next we'll be
Okay,
doing
final
section D.
section D,
Novel.
literature part. Okay, so for literature part we have poem, 1 poem question, 5 marks. Okay, the answers usually will be in short answers. Okay, and we have novel question, again another 15 marks. Okay, you have to write in a form of an essay. Cannot be in point forms. Okay, and you are given 3 novels because different region use different novels. Okay, and my advice is to spend around 45 minutes only.
Okay.
So you have to plan very well because you only have 2 hours, right, for the
This is the last section, right, teacher?
Yes, this is the last section for paper 2. Again and again, the keyword for English paper.
Read the question.
Very good. Okay, next.
Okay, moving on to after we read.
Okay, so these are the Form 4 poems. You have learned this in Form 4. The Living Photograph, The Church of the Light Brigade.
Yes.
And then for Form 5, you have Poison
Poems.
3. Okay, and you also have What Has Happened to Lulu. So this is the favorite ones, I think.
Yes.
Okay, do you still remember this?
Of course I remember, teacher.
What has happened to Lulu, right? Everybody would like to know that.
Yeah, no one knows what happened to Lulu until now.
Yes, no one knows. So let's pray for the best for her. Okay, so basically the questions are like this. Okay, the last question will be Hot's question. Okay, always asking you, what advice would you give to the persona and why?
why?
So usually, again, the answer must be logical. Okay,
From our opinion, right?
Advice. So you're talking about your advice. You're giving advice to your friend. So it should be logical. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So moving on, the next section. Okay, novel question. The last question for paper 2. Okay, so if you want to score this part, of course you have to know the characters. Okay, number 1, you need to know at least 2 characters. Okay, depending on the novel that you are doing. Okay, then second thing is you need to know the plot, the storyline. Okay, like a drama, right?
Yeah.
The TV, the introduction, the starting, and then the climax. So you need to know the story very well. Okay, and then finally, at least you need to know how to put it in one paragraph. I mean, in one beautiful essay. Okay, so let's see. Allocation of marks, 10 for content, style and presentation.
5 marks.
Style and presentation, grammar is one sole individual marking. Okay, and presentation is another one. So they
Okay.
combine 2 marks, they will get 5 marks. Okay, so the total is 15 marks. Okay, so these are the novels that all Malaysian SPM students are learning now.
Yes.
Okay, so DM Kilmer, Sing to the Dawn, and Captain Nobody. Okay. Alright, so this is the sample question, SPM 2016. Okay, so you are given three novels. Of course, you have to choose the one that you have learned, right?
Yes.
Okay, what happens if you have learned, dear Mr. Kilmer, you want to answer Sing to the Dawn?
Oh, it's quite dangerous to do that.
Yes. Don't take any risk during this exam, okay? Because if your teacher has been teaching you the whole year, dear Mr. Kilmer, please do not try or kill yourself during SPM.
Yes.
Okay? Alright, okay. Now tell me, what are the keywords, what are the things that you need to answer for this question in order for you to get at least the 7 to 8 marks?
We have to know the character and also the plot,
Plot.
like teacher said just now. And for this, we have to describe a scene.
Yes, you have to break the question into parts. Okay? I always tell my students to come up with a checklist.
Checklist?
Yes, checklist. Okay, easy one. Okay, number 1, so you have to describe a scene. So this is number 1. Okay, you have to ask yourself, have I described a scene or not? Okay, a scene, it can be any event or anything, any plot from the novel. Okay, and then you have to choose whether you are happy
Or sad.
And finally,
Give reason.
Reason.
okay, singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural.
So you have to give at least
2. 2 reasons.
Reasons.
So I always tell my students to do that. Analyze
Okay.
the question so you don't miss anything. Because here, task fulfillment is very important. We need to see all the parts are answered, then you can get
Okay.
the best marks.
Alright.
Any question there?
So far, no, teacher, because that is very clear.
Okay.
Clear explanation from teacher.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Okay, again, let's see how to answer the question. Okay, so this is a
Okay.
sample. Okay, just now we have the checklist, right? Okay, so if all the checklists a tick, because you have given the feeling, okay, you have given the scene, you have given the description, you have given the reason. Okay, what do you think? Okay, PR stands for personal response. What do you think about the whole thing? Okay, so if you can fulfill this, usually you will get good marks. Okay, so that's why I ask my students to do this. When they are answering this type of question, they will put a tick. Okay, I have answered this, I have answered this, I have answered this. And inshallah, if they can practice this, they will score high marks for novel part.
Right.
Yes, to do checklist.
Yeah, very simple one. Okay, and so on. Alright? Okay, that's it.
Okay, finally we
itulah
have
dia.
come to an end. Sangat banyak input yang diberikan.
Ya, sangat padat ya sebenarnya tips dan juga panduan yang diberikan oleh daripada Cikgu Su.
Yes,
Baik, tapi sekarang ni kita nak tanya sedikit Cikgu Su kalau ada apa-apa pesanan buat calon-calon SPM yang akan menduduki peperiksaan tidak lama lagi.
Maybe a last advice for the students to be prepared to sit for this paper.
Okay. Well, as a teacher, my advice is to calm down. Okay, take your time. Okay, breathe in when you want to answer the question and read the question like we have practiced just now. Okay, do not be scared. The rest will you leave to God. Okay,
Yes.
try to remember what other teachers have been teaching you and pray to God. Okay, that's all. And good luck for SPM.
Alright, what a
Terima
great
kasih.
lesson from our teacher today, Cikgu Su. Thank you so
Terima
much
kasih, Cikgu
for your
Su.
time and for all the knowledge you have given to us and also all the students out there. Jadi, Afi ada apa nak kata?
Itulah dia. Jadi saya rasa supaya apa saja tips dan juga panduan yang dapat diberikan daripada Cikgu Su pada hari ini memanfaatkan untuk anda semua supaya mendapat keputusan yang cemerlang. Do your best, jangan nervous, apa-apa pun tawakal insya-Allah.
Dan yang paling penting, bahasa Inggeris tidak susah. Itu ya.
Baiklah, jadi kita akan jumpa lagi di episod seterusnya dengan subjek yang lain dan juga bersama dengan cikgu pakar yang lain. Siapa